Why you come here smiling like that?
What you got in there? What you got in there? You brought a sandwich for everybody? Or one we could split?
There's 4 of us. We gotta break this Kit Kat in 4s. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas can split one?
I don't want no Kit Kat, man.
I got some salt and vinegar chips.
That's my shit.
You got some chicken?
Shit.
You got some motherfucking fish or something? Oxtails?
I can't healthy. Nah, brother, you know what I'm saying? I was pushing it with the Kit Kat. I'm really on my, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to be fat no more. I want to be like Marshall. We used to be big as shit, boy.
You won't be like me. I'm still big as shit.
Nah, bro, not like how we used to be.
I'm still big as shit. I'm the biggest thing out here, baby. Kit Kat, product placement.
You like that?
Do saying Kit Kat. Salt and vinegar Lay's. Oh yeah, that's how you
What'd
do
you
it.
say?
Kit Kat, salt vinegar Lay's, and do say.
Sound like a stomach disaster. Like taking a what's that shit when you put the shit in the soda?
Oh, the menthol.
Yeah,
He had a cooler in here last week, Marshall. He had ice.
over there.
Yeah, that's how
It was his birthday, and I told him I was gonna get him right for his B-day, and we were supposed to whoop his ass.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a nice little cooler out here with a beer in it.
I would have gave you the leg. You could have hit him with it, and that would have been like me kicking his ass from a distance.
You hear what he just said, son? And beat your ass with his leg for. Maybe we should rewind.
And so then I would have been kicking your ass from across the
tell
room.
that nigga, hop
I
on it,
told
nigga.
niggas, I'd be like, yo, I kicked his ass all the way across the room, and I wouldn't be lying.
You supposed to tell that nigga, hop on it then, nigga.
Word up. Get on the good foot, nigga.
Yo.
What up, fellas? My bad for being late. What we talking about?
What kind of weed was you smoking downstairs?
What happened?
What kind of weed were you smoking downstairs?
Downstairs.
You know what? Outside, motherfucker. What kind of weed was you smoking outside?
What was I smoking outside?
You was outside smoking for real?
In my car.
Like, did he see you outside or was he capping?
Nah, he see me when I pulled up.
Okay, I didn't know if he was like.
Yeah, nah, when I pulled.
Damn.
Nah,
You been out in the sun, what, ain't you?
I just got back from Croatia.
Croatia?
Yeah, me and my cousin.
Selling almonds, nigga? The fuck? Croatia?
Yeah, me and my cousins, we went on a we rented a yacht and we went yachting on a boat from
Anyway, like I was saying,
between Croatia and Italy
like,
for
don't he look
9
like a
days.
shell- don't he look like a shell of a pecan complexion?
Yeah, stupid.
You know what I'm talking about? The pecans at Christmas don't
First
nobody
of all,
fuck with them nuts.
this is called mocha
It'd be
licious.
nuts and macadamia nut, the AKA the nigga toes. You know what I'm talking about? It just be those. All the walnuts be going. And
You
shit.
niggas is ignorance.
No dead ass though.
Not dead ass. That's what I was in
wanna see
Croatia,
a
my
picture.
nigga.
Real Croatia, nigga.
Like I was on a yacht. We was eating breakfast and we looked down and there was dolphins swimming on the side of our boat.
Oh, I just seen you text me.
Yeah, he was flexing on the whole book all motherfucking week.
You can go on.
Ain't they fighting in Croatia?
No, they fighting in Paris. That's why we didn't stay there. We're supposed to stay the night there, but that's the same day that the dude got shot, and so they was rioting outside of the airport.
Hold
so
up, I don't know what happened with that. I missed that.
When we landed, we were supposed to stay when we went on our trip.
Now he asking you what happened with the dude that got
Shot.
shot.
I'm about to tell you
Why
all
you
the
do it?
information.
Why
that
you
I
but
do
how
know.
it?
you? I don't
That
understand.
nigga
Listen,
hoodie a hitman.
I still
on the
don't know
low.
if this nigga's really telling the fucking truth.
He a hitman
Croatia
on the
nigga.
low, son.
I ain't
Yeah,
never
nigga.
knew a motherfucking nigga. My brother just went to Africa.
Yo.
Yeah, Egypt. If he would have said I went to Dubai or Egypt, what nigga tell you, yo, I just came back from Croatia, nigga?
Hoodie just did a hit in Croatia.
Yo, where this nigga? You see me in Serbia. What the fuck is this nigga Marshall doing in Serbia?
Acting like you seen or you
Quest.
heard about it.
If you, I ain't seen. If I came up, if I came in here tonight, yo, what up, babe? What you been up to? I just came back from Serbia. You gonna be like, how?
What the fuck you doing in Serbia?
Yeah. Is he being for real?
Be a dead ass.
Nah, I'm dead ass, bro. I climbed a mountain and everything and went ziplining and shit. Word to mother, son.
Yeah, that nigga was on his white people shit.
Nah, like seriously, we rented a So my cousin, she
Flexing.
turned 50. So for her 50th birthday, she wanted to rent a yacht. So we rented a yacht in between Croatia and Italy for 8 days. So we went. The plan was to go stay in Paris, and I'll stop right there. When we got to Paris, there was some commotion going on because we were supposed to stay the night. But what they said when we were going to leave, they said that there was a rioting outside because a kid got shot. But it was just, I don't know, it was weird. Like something happened, he was trying to do something and somebody shot him. It was a bunch of he say, she say. And by the time my aunt was like, yo, we're not staying because the security is like, it's going to be tough to get back in because they're canceling flights and shit. So we ended up just leaving and going to Zagreb. That's the capital of Croatia.
I knew that.
So, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
But
didn't.
so we went to Zagreb and then we went to Split. That's where Tony Kukoc is from.
I was
Split,
just
Croatia.
son.
He's
You
got
was
a
reading
gym
my
down
mind.
there.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you. I was like, you see any
Yeah.
Tony Kukoc looking
Nah,
niggas?
there's a bunch of them big niggas over there. And then I seen like this Drazen Petrov Memorial and shit because, you know, he's from there too.
Yeah.
But we went to Split and then we got a yacht. So on our yacht, it was me and my cousin, 6 people. So it was me, my aunt, my cousin, and her 3 friends. There were 7 of us. And then we had a captain, a first mate, we had a private chef, and then we had
Y'all slept on it?
Yeah, we slept on it.
You go fishing?
Nah, we didn't go fishing off of it because there was no fishing poles, but I was too worried about jumping in the water and trying to be on some white man bougie shit.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
even gonna lie to
I
you.
see.
Did you get in the water?
Fuck yeah, I did. I jumped off the bridge,
Yeah,
one
I
leg
seen
and
that.
all.
That
Nigga.
was
I
dope.
jumped off the side of the boat. I got on the jet ski.
And you were swimming? You jumped off with, you left your other leg on the boat?
Yeah.
How was that? Was that the first time swimming with one leg?
Nah, so nah, for real though. That's
Hold up, but think about it though.
But that's
like,
a
for
real
was
life
that the first
question.
time
no, that's
you
a
ever
real-
like
so,
swam?
all right, so to tell that story, no, it's not. But that's a whole story in itself. That's the second time
I
I've
want to
gotten
hear
in
that
the water.
story.
So when I had my amputation, obviously I leaned more on my right foot. So like 5 months after I had my amputation, I started getting diabetic ulcers on my right foot. You know what I'm saying? So I battled through that for like a year and a half, where at some points they thought I was gonna lose this leg. But you know, everything happened, you know what I mean? I got my diabetes under control,
Thank
yada,
God.
yada, yada.
God.
But
Real shit.
I wasn't able to, I had to wear, you know, the cast sleeves that you wear, like if you have a
The
cast?
compression.
Nah, like the shower cast thing.
Oh yeah.
So I had to wear one of those every time I got in the shower. So
Gotcha.
for like 2 years. So then I would have to take that off and then wash my foot because the wounds, if they get oversaturated, it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line is I'm back healthy after a couple years. So when I took my daughter to spring break, we went to Florida, we went to Disney. That was the first time I was able to get in water since my amputation. So that was the first time I went swimming. Was
Did
when
you
we was
actually
at-
like swim, like breaststroke,
yeah,
backstroke?
yeah. I can float and all that shit. You know what I mean?
If you was able to float with 2 legs, I'm saying, like, how did it feel kicking that?
It was weird. It was. I mean, you know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
want to say leg because
It is the leg. It's the little leg.
Kicking
you know
that-
what I'm saying? What I want to do is I want to get a tattoo of a fingernail on that shit. So if I didn't have my leg on, I can point and it looked like a big ass finger.
I ain't even gonna front. When I seen you jump in there, that's the first thing I thought was like,
you should.
is it gonna be able to kick? That's the first thing I thought, son.
You should.
I was like,
wonder-
shit.
Nah, but real G shit though. It was definitely an experience, and it was like, you know, you have to relearn a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But it's but you know, survivor skills kick in. Nigga.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking wading. You know what I'm saying? Or treading
treading,
water.
yeah.
That's some
That's
real
the same
shit you
thing.
say that, bro, because I'm right-handed, and I had to have a surgery on my thumb. I was talking to Cap earlier about it, how naturally now I'm doing shit with my left hand. Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Even wiping your ass.
I bet.
You ever had to wipe
Yo,
your
so
ass
li-
with your left hand, bro?
Brother, listen. Have
The
you ever had
stages?
I got
Like,
one. I
listen,
got one
hold
better
on
for
real
you.
quick. I went through stages like in my mind mentally. Okay, so I throw a ball.
I've been wanting to
I
have
throw a
this
ball with my right
conversation
hand.
bad as a
right?
motherfucker.
I throw a ball with my right hand before. It's like, let me see if I can throw it with my right. So I try to position my body. Okay, I'm the right side. This is where my foot is. So I'm opposite that. And I go to throw it, and I feel crazy as hell. So I tried that with the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I'm a pro at it now with the left hand.
All right,
I've
how
been
long-
right-handed
What's
all
up?
my life. I've been like this 8 weeks now.
Yo, that's
Everything right-handed, bro.
You work a different side of your brain
Rolling blunts and
when
everything.
you're doing things. Like I seen something that said that it's good to do that just on a regular
On a
basis.
regular
because
basis, yeah.
Do things
It's
with your left hand.
exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
works.
told you I'm gonna be
different
left hand,
I
modes.
beat
right-handed.
off with my left.
I told
You
you.
got to even things out sometimes.
I would be like,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I could. I tried that before.
know what I mean?
hurt
Sometimes-
myself.
yo,
Sometimes I go righty on a nigga, bro. That,
Well, I mean, sometimes when you do it with your offhand, that's like cheating. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
yo, that righty work, bro.
Nigga
Nah,
be
but
switching
yo,
up on himself.
But, yo, on some G shit though, Marshall. You listen. I'm trying to skip right over this conversation. Yo, on some G shit, Marshall. You know what I mean? To go what you was talking about. You ever listen? You don't even realize that when you have to go to the bathroom, you have a plant leg. Imagine you don't have, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you have a plant
shit.
leg. Nigga, I don't have a plant leg in the middle of the night. See what I'm saying?
Hold on. What you mean, like?
A plant leg. So wipe. So how you wipe?
So listen, you ever lean?
Oh,
How you
yeah,
wipe?
yeah,
You
I mean-
lean on one leg.
Yeah, yo,
Imagine
son.
you ain't got this plant leg, nigga.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
I got
All right,
drunk
all
and
right.
damn near fell off the toilet one night.
So look, I don't, I keep the door open when I go to the bathroom because that's just how I am. My whole family know that. Like, if daddy's in the bathroom, don't go up the steps. Right?
He's scared.
shit.
He's
But
scared.
The only time,
He's scared
That
the
nigga
boo
be
boo
out
monster
there.
better get him.
yo,
That
yeah,
motherfucker think a snake could come out the toilet.
I'm the type of nigga don't like MRI machines because I don't like to be
Yeah, I don't-
closed in.
yeah, I
But
know
my
what you
point is this: the only time I get on point and on guard is when I'm leaning. Because I don't want nobody to see me like,
Close to it.
That nigga leaves the
you
door
walk by the door.
open.
But you walk by the
leave me
door.
alone, nigga.
Why he leave the door
What you
open?
want? What you want, motherfucker? God damn, son.
See,
Nah,
no.
but son,
Let
if
me-
you
let
ain't
me-
have no plant leg, my nigga, listen. I remember one night I was drunk, and I was like, yeah. And the next thing you know, bitch, I was
Oh,
damn near fall off the toilet, little leg on the floor. I caught myself. My reflexes was good,
Son, I wasn't
but I
even-
thought I was about to die in that bathroom though.
son, I didn't even think
No
about
leg.
you getting
It's
drunk,
okay to
bro.
leg.
Just think about all
That's
the
dangerous.
firsts.
Son,
Dangerous.
word up. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You know, I thought the first time, you know what I mean? I was damn. I don't want to get in trouble.
Talking to the mic, nigga.
I don't want to get in trouble.
What
I
you
ain't gonna
scared
lie
of,
to you.
nigga?
I'm
Hey.
scared of my wife. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking
I
about.
feel you.
Because there's a bunch of things I want to talk about.
I'm still on that. Damn.
What?
Just all the firsts without a leg, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, talk
You just
about it.
matter of
Ask me
fact,
a
let's go
question.
back because I want to ask you. Yeah, I do want
Yeah,
to ask you a
go
question.
ahead. Let's
do
talk
y'all
about
do
it.
y'all take your shirt off when you shit?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't.
Would you just pull it up and hold it up on your arms? Like how do you?
Nah, I don't do none of that.
I gotta be. I can't. I know. I gotta be taking.
See,
my
they
shirt
not. See,
off.
they not that. They not
I
that
don't
big.
do
They don't
none of that.
understand.
And
big,
let me ask
they
you
don't
this, too.
understand big nigga problems.
Because they
Marshall.
know it ain't
Nigga,
big
I'm
nigga
brolic.
problems.
Hold up.
I stand up. I don't stand all the way up. Let me
It's like
clarify
a
this because my
19, nigga.
family
What you
all
mean,
nigga.
nigga?
So when I wipe my ass, you guys just lean and stick your hand like in the toilet bowl and wipe your ass.
Nah,
Hold up. I don't like the way you saying that, bro.
No, because when I wipe my ass, I
pause,
stand
fam,
up.
Pause.
Here we go. We was talking
If we
about.
was in a
Nah,
court
Why
of
you
law,
saying
fuck
pause
that
for,
pause
nigga?
shit.
Fuck that
If we-
pause shit,
if we
nigga.
was in a
We
court-
all
Nah, 'cause
grown
I
ass
talked to- I
dads in
talked to
here like
Lady
we
about
ain't
that
wipe
shit
some
earlier.
ass,
Yo,
nigga.
hold up,
Nah,
Quest.
fuck with you.
If we was in a court of law, right, and they said, "Do you lean in and stick your hand in the toilet bowl?" Wouldn't you be like, "Hold up, I
Say
object to
objection.
that," because that's not what I do.
Do.
The way you said it, nigga, is like niggas be like,
Why would he be in a court of law talking about like, what the hell?
Hold
I
up.
don't
Why
know,
would I-
nigga. I done had
Hold
too
up.
many felonies
I
not
know-
to think like that.
I ain't never put my hand in the toilet bowl to wipe my ass. Like
You stand up and wipe your ass?
I squat like I'm
Okay, thank you.
squatting like
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And when I have my fucked
Hold
up knee
do,
too.
Do y'all know
I didn't
the,
get
the best
exposed.
position, the most natural position to take a shit? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do.
your
Listen.
feet.
Let me see something.
Nah,
Somebody
feet
show
gotta
me.
be
Hold
up.
up.
Nah,
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 listen,
Hold up.
I'm
Nah,
about to tell you.
Nah, somebody show
Because
me.
you know I know.
Show me. Show
I
me
can't.
that.
Best
I can't.
position?
I can't do it.
Isn't
Yeah.
it sitting?
I
Hold
can't
up,
do
hold
it.
up,
No,
hold
no, no,
up.
no.
You can do it halfway.
It's squatting.
Quest,
Like
remember
it's
when we-
squatting all the
remember we
way
was out
down,
front the other
like
day?
a
Remember we was out front the
in the
other day?
fetal
Ass to
position.
grass.
Stretching?
Yeah.
Ass to grass.
That's
shit.
what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh,
So,
ass to grass
so,
joint.
so to sit on a toilet seat,
should
Probably have to have your
elevated.
feet
to
elevated.
sit on a toilet seat is actually less natural than what a natural
So listen.
position is.
so listen, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like Marshall gonna look at me crazy again when I say this.
Why you keep saying my name?
So listen,
this nigga
when
done
I
said
went-
my name.
Nah,
all the
Y'all,
time.
listen.
y'all the crazy niggas in
Nah,
the
so
middle.
when-
crazy nigga. I don't want.
nah, but listen,
Nah.
when we went to Thailand, right, and we,
I done never. Man, fuck that.
when we went to Thailand, the bathrooms over there is on the floor.
Wait, what you mean, bro?
Nah, like dead ass, like
like the hole.
yeah, like you go in the bathroom and it's like a toilet that's like 3 or 4 inches off the ground, and then there's a hole in it, and then they got a bidet. They don't use toilet paper over there.
Did you,
That's what they. Nah, nigga, I had a boot on.
What's a bidet?
That's when you spray your booty. Bleep. That's what
I
they
do
use
that,
over
though.
there.
I do
You
that.
gotta explain it better
That
than
sounds
that.
messy, fam.
Nah, I spray.
That
I
sounds
spray.
messy.
I don't spray my booty, but I spray the paper.
Oh,
And
Nah.
I got wipes.
I use
We
wet
keep-
wipes.
Yeah, I
use
use wet
toilet
wipes.
Nah,
papers
but
and
what I'm
wet
saying,
wipes.
but what I'm saying is over there they don't use toilet paper.
Yo,
You know what
bro,
I'm saying? Like, just imagine, like, you
Hold
know.
on, hold up. So the whole time
bidet
you was
is
over
not-
there, you
a
ain't
bidet
using
is
no
not
toilet
when you
paper?
spray
No,
your
no,
booty.
no. So
Now
listen,
hold up, you letting them get away with some shit?
nah.
Hold up.
So we stayed on a listen. I'm about to
We
explain
got-
it to
we,
you.
We gotta clarify some rules right now, because I don't have a problem listening to anybody speak, but if a nigga is talking, I gotta be quiet because I want to hear what you're saying. And what you said was over there they don't have toilet paper.
Facts.
So I was quiet until I thought,
didn't
which
even
was
hear
about
that.
a 5 second. See, it was
I heard
about
it.
because we gotta listen. It was like a 5 second delay. Then I said, damn. Okay, so niggas don't use toilet paper over there. So you was over there. So you telling me you didn't use toilet paper the whole time?
No,
that's all I asked.
No. That's not. That was your interpretation, and I'll explain.
Yeah, that's
it to
why
you.
I asked.
So we stayed in this villa resort, which had all the amenities, but that's a big word. You see what I'm saying?
except for toilet paper.
Stunting on them niggas.
That's,
You know what I'm saying?
that's,
They had all the
that's
amenities.
that rich nigga talking.
So listen, but we took tours. We took tours. They actually, you got to pay $5 for toilet paper. They
Wait,
don't
hold up,
just
for one
They
roll?
don't. Nah.
A roll?
They don't give you, son.
Yeah, I ain't using that shit.
So what happened is
they have toilet paper. You
they
just,
have
they
toilet
just
paper,
Don't have it.
but
in
like,
the, in the
so like
bathroom.
when we went on our tours and stuff, and we had to go into like, nigga, third world Thailand, like where you see on the movies, them niggas look crazy. 8 niggas on a bike type
Yeah,
shit. That
yeah,
shit is
yeah.
real. You know what I'm
Dirt
saying?
road.
Like word up, that shit is really real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we went to this like park thing, and it had like, it would be kind of like Buttermilk Falls around here, but it was in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? And so when we went there was like bathrooms and shit, but there was you had to go to the guy and be like, yo, I get some toilet paper, and you know how them little napkins that we would
Yeah,
get,
son.
they'd give you like
The little
this many of
thin
them
shit.
shits for like $5.
That,
cardboard
that was
box.
like this.
Word up. That was the first day. So after that, we knew. You know what I'm saying? So we would all everybody would take a roll of toilet paper from the resort when we go.
He like, fuck that.
Son.
Word, son.
But it was dope though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was super dope.
Did you did you happen to get your hand messy at all when you was?
Nah, cause you know,
Shit.
like the bathrooms is mad little, and so you know there ain't no toilet seat, and I was in the boot. That's when I had really fucked my ankle up.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
This
saying?
before you had you.
Yeah, before I had the amputation. So nigga, I was on the wall like this because I couldn't squat with the boot.
Nigga said, I made it
So
work.
I made it work. So I'm in here like this.
Oh,
Crazy, son. All
And these were
for
in like
wa-
in the villa where you sleep, where you stayed at.
No.
right?
In the villa was
God
in the
damn.
villa. Our shit was. We had a 3-bedroom suite. Everybody had a bathtub and
So
a
the
shower.
bathrooms were separate.
Yeah, in our shit, everything was there. Was everybody had their own room, and then we had common areas. So
Nigga,
there
that
was-
sound like my house.
That shit sounds scary,
fuck?
nigga. Having to shit in some place like that, man.
Nah, but in our villa, the toilets were regular. But what I'm saying is, when you go out into like the town, into
Yeah,
like
the public bathroom.
like that
Shit
type
in a
of shit.
hole.
Yeah,
Shit in a
yeah,
hole.
yeah.
Well,
It'll be
normally
like
you ain't trying to shit nowhere else.
it'll
but
be
in
like
the
you know, just like
spot.
when we go to the bathroom, there'll be
You
like
get the
8
splash
stalls. You open up every single one of them. That shit is this high off the ground, and it's a hole, and they got a little hose right there. You better bring your own toilet paper.
Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Word up, my nigga. Like, listen,
Either you rinse.
yo, listen. I'm in there struggling, making all types of noises, wondering like, damn.
So let's stop talking about shit.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
to talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
son.
so
wanna
anybody
talk
got
about
some topics to discuss?
Actually,
like
yes.
recent events,
Yes.
life, anything.
yeah.
Let's talk about
I don't
something.
know why I got so excited about
Because
it.
now I got a shit.
It was
See,
fucked up.
look at him. That's
Yo.
a
Did
shitty-
y'all hear about
that's a
the,
shitty conversation.
This jackass, stupid motherfucker.
Oh,
So the lady was in a coma for over a decade. You heard about that?
nah.
Ooh,
Some lady was in a coma and she just gave birth. So I heard a clip of the 911 call.
Hold on. She was already in the
She was in
coma.
a coma for a decade. Heard the clip of the 911 call. The lady was like, "This lady just had a baby. We didn't know she was pregnant." Blah blah blah. So they took
one of the
DNA
doctors-
from. They
so
took
one of the
DNA
doctors
from.
was fucking her.
I was waiting for who to see who the baby daddy was. You should see this.
It has to be one of the doctors.
He got
Fuck you mean that bitch was in a coma? Like, how she gonna get pregnant?
Shit.
like
I didn't
one
even think
One of them
about that.
attendants was in there fucking the dog shit
I
out
feel
that
slow,
bitch.
son.
It was a
I
nurse.
didn't pick up on that.
It was a male nurse.
What? Nurse,
Yeah, they took
nurse,
DNA from every
orderly.
male. They took DNA from every male that worked there. It was a male nurse.
What state was this in?
Where was this shit at?
Because I missed that one.
Yeah, I didn't even pick up. Hoodie picked up on that shit quick as a motherfucker.
I was.
I'm sitting
That's
here-
why. That's why I
Dude
said. Was
say
she
hit
already
me
in a
like-
coma? Like,
Yo,
Yeah, she was in a coma, bro. She was in a coma for they said over a decade. Man. That's what,
so
10
she's
years,
still
man.
in a coma.
She's still in a coma. Gave
So that
birth
bitch
to a boy.
gave. Oh yeah, they're fucking the shit out that
Oh,
girl.
my
They be like, yo,
gosh.
That's some crazy shit.
Carol
man.
over
That's
in 8C, she
wild.
got some good pussy, and she won't tell
Yo,
nobody.
that's
Yo.
wild. You know how
She
Think
can't
about-
tell nobody.
you know
I think
how
she won't tell
you know how
nobody.
I'm gonna let you
desperate-
fly off because you gotta like.
bro. You know how desperate you gotta be to say,
Yeah,
you know
son.
what? I'm at work right now trying to earn this paper so I can keep the lights on. But you know what? This chick with the coma chick.
And the
I
crazy
told
shit
you.
about it, dude, they
Shelly
give a
and 4B
fuck
got
because-
that good
Hold
pussy.
on,
You better go
hold
get
on,
some. She ain't
hold on.
gonna tell
I
nobody.
know she ain't
stupid.
wearing
She
nothing.
ain't gonna tell nobody.
Son, there's nothing
This
she
nigga
could
going
possibly
to
be
hell.
wearing to make it go
I ain't
like,
fuck her.
oh, I
I'm just
gotta
telling
have
you what
that.
happened.
Damn.
That's
I'm sorry, that bitch had a
crazy.
baby, so somebody was in there fucking her.
To me, that's like some Dahmer shit.
Yeah.
Some, you know, because you gotta
In
be
Phoenix.
like sadistic.
In
Type
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, and the crazy shit
Hold
about
up,
the
hold up.
dude
Hold up, take this motherfucking iPad. See if you can find that shit.
here,
Fly it to him. See if you.
I ain't
and,
gonna.
and it's
Nah,
crazy.
throw it. You
Yeah.
got money. If you break it, you buy it. And I want
Shit,
the
my
new one.
nigga.
Nigga.
Nah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
You
Here.
see how he pulled it back? He was
Yo,
about
it's
to
not
throw
good.
it. He was
Yeah,
like,
he was.
nah,
It's
nigga.
not good to drink alcohol in front of all these goddamn lights.
Yeah.
Yo, it's hot than a motherfucker.
Yo.
We'll be all right.
I
Yo,
don't
that's
know, man.
crazy, son.
And the dude looked crazy too, cause looked like one of his eyes don't work. So you know he don't really give a fuck.
Was it a okay? It's not a racial thing, but
He's a white guy. Isn't he?
It has to be a white guy.
He's gotta be.
I'm not. It's not a
this
racial
shit, man.
thing,
Watch
but
this
there's
shit.
certain things. Now, if you said, "Man shot from robbing a liquor store," nigga,
it is a
Right,
nigga.
right.
come. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Keep going.
You know
keep
what I'm
going.
saying?
We're gonna see if we can guess. Okay.
Let's see.
Somebody got robbed for their Jordans.
Is
That I don't know the white. You know what I'm saying? There's
well, it depends on how they robbed them.
yeah. How they rob them?
Gunpoint.
Is a nigga?
That's a nigga.
All right, check this shit out. Nurse arrested in case of incapacitated woman giving birth.
Arizona police have made an arrest in a story that grabbed international headlines. A woman
You
in an
guys see up there? Do you see
incapacitated
it?
state gave birth at a healthcare facility in Phoenix last month. Now,
There ain't no
police
way to see it.
immediately treated it as a sexual assault, and now they have a suspect, and he has a connection to that facility. Megan.
All right, we're gonna pause it for a second. Now we're gonna go back to what y'all was saying.
Carol,
Black or
and-
white?
That motherfucker.
Wait, hold on.
He was white. He was
white.
white.
It's gotta be.
And I ain't.
Hold
like,
on.
I'm not, like,
Where was this at? In Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Well, I guess to me.
That nigga might be Mexican. Let's keep it 1,000.
Oh, that's a good.
He might be Mexican.
You took the time to think about that.
I'm just
and
saying,
analyze it
In
because
Phoenix.
Yeah,
No, I'm
That
just saying. He
makes
said in
sense.
Phoenix.
It's just me off the rip. I'm saying it had
I'm
to be
saying
a white
nigga.
person.
It ain't no nigga.
But it's
Yo,
but-
let's bet. Let's
So
put.
his name is Nathan Sutherland.
He white. He white.
no, that's a nigga.
He white.
no, it's not.
That's
no
he.
nigga.
That's a nigga.
white.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Nathan Sutherland.
Pull it up.
Sutherland.
Pull it up.
Now we're gonna let's finish playing this clip.
He white.
Roberts joins us now with the details. So, Megan, at this stage,
Check
what
it
can
out.
you tell us?
The suspect was somebody who was responsible for taking care of the victim,
That ain't no
Natasha.
nigga.
He was a licensed practical nurse,
LPN.
and he is now charged with abuse and sexual assault.
making decent money.
We have
Oh,
this
you
footage
can't get-
of this
It
man
looked like
in
it
court.
looked
His
like
name
that
is
nigga looked
Nathan
like motherfucking
Sutherland. You
Kendrick
can see him
Lamar.
making his first court appearance
Oh,
there.
shit,
That
it's a
happened just
nigga.
It's a nigga
today.
nigga.
In fact,
Pull
as
it
we
this
were
way.
getting
That's a
details
nigga
from
nigga. Look, he look like Kendrick.
Yo,
Bush.
hold up. Put that
And
in
let's
front of
go
the camera,
to police
son.
now
I
to
don't
find
believe
out
that
more about this man and what he faces.
You can look that shit up.
He is
Can you,
36-year-old Nathan Sutherland.
shit.
Sutherland is a licensed practical nurse who was responsible for providing care to the victim during this time the sexual assault occurred. He is 36-year-old.
We have this footage of
Creepy nigga. God damn.
I ain't believe that shit. Son.
I didn't either.
He looked like a
Wow.
Rochester nigga.
You stupid.
Yo, you stupid.
Don't that nigga look like his last name is
Don't do it.
I got-
Doughboy?
chill.
Oh, that's not a that's not a last
I
name.
got mad family in Rochester.
Me
You gonna
too.
get
Me too. And they don't look like that nigga.
You gonna get me
I
in
got
trouble,
mad
man.
rock family. They don't
My
look nothing
bad.
like
Me
that
too.
nigga, bro.
My bad, my
Pops
bad.
gonna be like, son.
Actually, I meant to say Buffalo.
Why did
Actually,
you?
on
I
some
got
real
mad
shit.
family in
Son.
Buffalo
Oh,
too.
man.
Yo,
On
just
some real
chill,
shit.
You
son.
look like a corny nigga,
On some
bro.
real shit. He kind of
I
look
got
like
family in Corner too.
he look
Damn.
like he got family on Lake Street.
Let me see again, son. Yo, let me see.
Don't he look like he got family on Lake Street?
Damn. How did he get
right
the
over there by
job
that,
though?
right over there by that saloon.
Let's be real though. How
Not
did
even close.
How did he get the job?
He's an LPN, bro.
He went to school, got the bread.
But think about this though. He went to school. He did all the proper things that he had to do to get there, right? But this can't be the first time the nigga did some shit.
And that nigga went down
nigga
for
got
fucking a
caught.
white woman. God
This ain't the
damn,
first time
look
he
at that
ain't
nigga,
probably
man.
the first time he slept with her either.
It can't
Had
be,
me.
son.
Get
You don't,
me.
you don't get pregnant on the first pop.
How long
unless
he
you-
been working there?
In my family,
Word
we,
up.
we fertile as a
Goddamn.
motherfucker.
How many times?
This ass show up like on the actual edit. You need to put this shit in Lightroom or something.
Damn.
Fix
son.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna change that.
That ain't right. You broadcast me like that. We ain't family no more.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking to you for 30 days, nigga.
Hold on,
I swear to God.
Let's just
Yeah,
draw you one right here. and
But
just
you
put it
always
right
be
over.
fucking with me about my ash. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta.
That's normal for you.
Let's
That's
see
just
it.
part of your
You know
normality.
what?
Let's
man.
see it. Hold up. Let me see what it's looking like. Let me see what it's hitting for. Yeah. I mean, it ain't as bad as, you know what I'm saying? You light skinned niggas.
That shit's
be on
not
some
cool
shit,
because there's a
man.
lot of niggas like me that would notice that shit and be talking shit.
See, niggas like me, dark skinned niggas
I
from
don't
the
mind,
motherland, we don't give a fuck.
You know what? I almost was
don't
gonna come
care.
ashy. I was almost gonna come through ashy, bro.
Long as I
Pecan.
showered,
Look at that pecan
Fact.
You know
shell
what I'm
colored
saying?
nigga next to you.
I don't care.
This shit beautiful, nigga. Don't be mad because I'm mocalicious.
Yo, It felt good to be ashy. I don't know about y'all niggas, man. I like
I
it.
don't be caring, son.
Yeah, it make you
like,
feel
I
normal.
don't
I don't
care.
like
It
a lot
feel,
of
it
yeah,
feel
especially in
clean.
the
I
summertime.
don't like the sticky feel, bro. I don't like
You know
the
what?
sticky.
What kind of lotion
Okay,
you
so
use?
there's
That
an
nigga be
exception.
sticky after
There's
you
an
use?
Cocoa
exception.
butter, nigga.
Yeah. There's an exception in the wintertime. In the wintertime.
Except winter, yeah, winter
Nah,
different.
in winter, I like to be like
So in the
well
wintertime,
hydrated. You
Yeah.
know
so
what
in the
I'm saying?
wintertime, do you put lotion on your legs?
Nope.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Every day when you wear pants, you put lotion on your legs, but when you wear shorts, you don't put lotion on your legs.
No, I'm not saying I don't in the summertime. That's not what I'm saying. We ain't talking about my legs. We talking about my hands.
Okay.
My hands, because I don't really put anything on my hands.
I wash my hands so much, them shit's always ashy,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying is I use what my mama used to put on me, nigga.
Dial.
Vaseline.
I ain't even have to say it. That nigga said
Dial, nigga.
Fuck you
Vaseline,
talking about?
nigga.
Vaseline, nigga.
Vaseline.
I stayed the night.
Vaseline,
I
nigga.
stayed the night at Cap's house one night. His mama.
I'm finna protect you.
Petroleum jelly.
I'm
Word
finna,
up,
I'm
nigga. She
finna
just took a
protect your
scoop,
skin,
and
nigga.
took a scoop and just
Yeah.
rub it in.
You ain't got no gloves, no winter hat, none of that. But your ass
Oh,
about
hell
to put on
yeah.
this layer of Vaseline.
Yo, that Vaseline
nigga.
used to hold you down on that
Nigga,
walk to and
what?
from school,
Nigga,
boy.
Ain't none of that cold getting there.
White kids be
Bro.
walking past
Ain't no-
you
ain't no
on your
sweat
way and
getting
you
out.
wondering why they looking like that. Like,
Ain't no sweat getting out. You
Yeah.
get to school,
Yo.
you be damn near septic.
Yo,
I don't feel good, nigga. Eat something, nigga.
shit.
Peel a whole layer of Vaseline off your. This shit done froze on your hand.
toxins
Like a
ain't
latex
leaving
glove.
my body. Yo,
I remember them days, nigga.
what you talk about, Quest? You always got some mind bending shit, man.
All right, well, I'm gonna be a little bit more simplistic this week. You guys hear about that Jason Aldean and the small town shit?
Who's that?
Nah,
Oh, he's like the country Drake.
that's my dude.
Oh, nah, I did see something. I seen a small clip about it, but honestly, I didn't even dive into it. You know what I'm saying?
What is it called?
He did a song called Small Town, and he basically was flexing for the country singers, you know what I'm saying, and the country audience on some they bring that Black Lives Matter ruckus around our way. You come to a small town, just to make a long story short, we get sundown busy over here.
Whoa, hold on. Was this a song or was
It's a song. However, the video shows you where he's coming from with the song. So you got to watch the video, because if you listen to the song, it's like,
Damn,
Did the iPad pull it up?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
fucked up,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I
Yo,
like
Marshall,
that
pass
dude
him
too,
that,
man.
Yeah,
pass
let
him
me
that device
Fuck
over there.
Jason
bro.
Aldean.
But here's the thing though. What I picked up on after seeing somebody deep dive on it,
This is a really disturbing
where
story.
he shot the video at,
Yeah.
It was in Tennessee, in front of a courthouse, I believe, or something. Jason Aldean ain't from Tennessee.
Where's he from?
Like somewhere in Georgia or something like that. But the place where he shot his video at, where like it was his main backdrop, it was the same spot where somebody back in the day got hung out front. So he strategically placed his setting for his video, Small Town, where him and his boys is stunting right here.
It's a white dude?
White dude, yeah. Jason Aldean, he real popular.
You remember that Dirt Road anthem?
Let's see, here we go.
If I hear it,
Jason Aldean.
Try that and
My
Small
damn
Town.
buddy.
Hey man, what he made? Dirt Road Anthem?
That is my shit.
I never switched
I play that at least once a week.
Chillin' on the dirt road, lay back, swerving like a George Jones. Smoke blowing out the window, an ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, got me reminiscing about the good
Jason
times.
Aldean.
I'm gonna get a better one.
Them niggas.
I thought you was pulling up the video. Like, you got behind the scenes.
No, you know what I'm gonna do next time? Next time,
All that wall stuff
next
behind
time I'm gonna hook up the
he said,
we can hook up an input so that we can see the video. The only thing is, when you put videos that are published like on YouTube, and shit, they strike you. Now, if you try to upload it, they'll strike it, so you can't even use that shit. It'll strike your whole video, but you can use the audio.
I don't have a problem with Jason Aldean's song. That's not a controversial opinion. A lot of people, including Vivek Ramaswamy, are coming out and saying that this song, Try That in a Small Town, is patriotic and it's non-controversial and I don't get it, blah, blah, blah. The song is controversial. The video is very controversial. And it takes, based on what I'm about to say, it takes a level of honesty, transparency, self-awareness, and courage to stand with and say, you know what, I don't have a problem with Jason Aldean's video or song or the location of where he shot the video, because that is at the heart of this controversy. It's not the lyrics. I'm going to read the lyrics. Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk. Carjack an old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on an owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool?
That shit sound like Ice Cube, nigga.
I ain't want
Cuss
to
out
say
a
shit.
cop, spit in his face, stomp on
That
the
nigga
flag
is
and light it
spitting.
up. Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take.
Okay, I see.
He is spit.
I see. So he's basically, so inadvertently, he's saying to whoever this may concern, do these things in a small town,
You get that work.
and some shit, my nigga, it's going down.
But what happened was all of the visuals from the video, if you see it, which I watched it, it's all Black Lives Matter outrage shit.
Oh, that's what's in the video clips? Oh, shit.
So basically what
His music video. The music video.
the
to
music
song
video is really more
more spots where that racial shit happens.
all of this shit is. All of this shit is, bro. So but what my question was is why you wait this long? Jason Aldean.
Aldean.
That shit crazy.
Why you come out with that song now? Because what Jason Whitlock, who was just speaking, which is a great podcast to listen and watch, he was saying, I get it, yo. Like, black people, we talk real reckless on the records. We talk real reckless on podcasts. We just keep it a buck. But but when the white dudes are talking they shit, and you know what, they supposed to be pussy? They supposed to stand down and be on some.
I think the difference is we don't talk about killing white folk.
No. He's not talking about
Some people.
So the
talk
guy
about
that you just mentioned,
inadvertently.
is he a black dude
Yeah,
that was commenting on it?
Yeah, he keeps it a buck. He's very
And
transparent.
what's his name?
Jason Whitlock,
Okay, so
Sound
he was.
Oh, that's the nigga from
old from ESPN, but now he went rogue. You know what I'm saying? He go against the grain.
So I don't know who he is, so I'm trying to understand the context of it. So he basically was saying like, niggas go in saying whatever we want on records, right?
Right.
So now that a white person is doing it, we should be accepting. Is that what?
No, he's saying we shouldn't look at it as how dare you. Like, how dare you flex your,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because we always flexing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm watching the video. There's a bunch of shit, but I see a bunch of white motherfuckers going crazy at the police.
Let me see.
What's the name of the song?
Small Town.
Small Town. Jason Aldean.
Did his thing on the video though. That shit got mad scenes and cuts. And...
He looking at the video as a producer.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit look kind of. I'm like,
That shit fire though.
I'm buzzing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that do say, man, that shit.
yeah. So I
I
don't.
ain't drinking Douce.
All right, so I'm
Russian
still,
night.
as we're talking about it, I'm still looking at it, and so far I don't see anything that makes me feel like I have anything.
See, I didn't think
Negative
that
to
at
say.
first. I didn't
Yeah.
either. But you know what? I didn't watch it until I heard the feedback and
Hey,
reaction.
there's
So
some white boys fighting some niggas.
Yeah, but think about it like this.
So you had a
Let-
predisposed
yeah, I
thought.
was looking for shit that.
Let me ask y'all a question because, all right, so, all right, y'all
Niggas
gotta
is sensitive.
Y'all gotta walk with me with this shit. So related to a clip I seen the other day of a kid that got manhandled by police in his high school that was acting up with his gym teacher. They had to call the police on him. Black kid too. Now, when we deal with our kids, right, or even kids in our community that we're trying to help, sometimes you say stuff to them and they either get mad disrespectful, they get unruly, and it can go anywhere. Has that ever happened to you?
Of course, I worked at the clubhouse.
Like, let's be real. That's why I said walk with me, because it's kind of
Yeah,
deep,
no,
right?
yeah.
So
for sure.
if there's a white cop or a non-black cop that approaches your child and is really trying to be like as agreeable as possible,
But still authoritative.
but then your child or a child bases up on that cop or individual, like, fuck you, suck my dick, you ain't gonna do shit to me, and all this shit. Like, granted, they're trained to de-escalate, they're trained to deal with stuff like that. But the things that I teach and always taught my kids was like, look, if you're in the right, we'll handle that shit in court. If they tell you to do some shit, keep in mind at that point in time, you have no wins.
That's right.
Because physically, I want you to come home. Fuck your pride. Fuck
Word
your
up.
feelings. Come home. If they did wrong, it'll be on body cam and whatever other footage. We'll deal with it later. Right? So, like with this kid I'm speaking about, his pride was hurt. It wasn't that big of a situation, but because his pride was hurt, he wanted to challenge the cop. Now, in that situation, it was like being in a ring with Mike Tyson in his prime, because you're not going to win.
At all.
You're going to get hurt. Something fucked up is going to happen. Then you're going to have to talk about it later. So how would you feel in a situation where our kids, our community, are dealing with the police like that? What would you tell them? Would you tell them to, like, yo, you got to adhere to the, even though it fucks with your pride, they might even be wrong, but they didn't hurt you at this point. But they're going to hurt you if you give them a reason to.
Bro, let me tell you, my son, right, he'll be 24 this year, and that was the biggest thing that I made sure that I had him equipped for mentally and
Me too.
emotionally to
Yeah.
deal with. Because me personally, I had a state trooper when I had my Benz, like, he pulled me over coming from out the gym on Lake Street when the Elmira Fitness Center was on Lake Street by
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah.
And he pulled me over, bro, and my license was suspended. I didn't even know.
I think you told me about this shit too.
Son, it was the most surreal moment. It was like, I was like outer body experience because I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it was happening.
Yeah.
He was really trying to poke at me
Yeah.
and really get me aggravated and to make me jump on some nigga shit.
Yeah.
But he didn't know I was a different
You,
breed.
you was
so,
equipped for it.
bro, he was trying. He said, what he said to me shocked me, bro. I wish I
Damn.
could have recorded. He said, You're not getting mad? Aren't you getting
See?
mad right now?
See?
Son, I was like,
Now, if we don't prepare our children,
bruh.
You should have said, no. My secret is,
Nah, I'm
I
good. I
always
was like,
stay
nah, I'm
mad.
cool. My wife's
just
coming.
hulked up.
You don't want to see. You don't want to see me, man.
Son, that was the thing. It was like he was waiting for me to hulk up. Like he seen me come out the gym like I was gonna be on some Debo shit. Like, crazy.
And it's almost like if we don't. This is my point in saying all that shit I said. It's not even about being black or white, but when it comes to topics like this, as black people, we have to prepare our kids to be able to deal with some stuff that has been historically already established.
Facts.
Because the white cop might not even know he dislikes minorities as much as he does, but as long as you, for example, I've been pulled over leaving the studio a few times late. Wasn't drinking. There's been mad niggas leaving, so it looks funny to the cop. But if it was mad white people leaving late, would it look as funny to the cop? No, but I understand that. So when I got pulled over, and I remember this shit like yesterday, right down the street, I remember I put my turning signal turning left, coming off the curb, and I never do that. But because I seen the cop up the street parked, lights off, I was like, okay, they plotted.
Yeah.
They pulled me over right down the street and said I didn't use my turning signal coming off the curb and all this shit, right? But before they even got to my truck, I rolled all my windows down, so as they were approaching it, there was no question as of who was in the vehicle. Smart. They were all rolled down. You couldn't see. There was no obscuring the vision, none of that shit.
That's good
you
shit.
Get to the window. Excuse me, officer. Yeah, I just rolled my windows down because I want to make sure your safety is, taken.
It's just as important as mine.
Yes.
So I established the conversation off the rip. After that, you asked me what you got to ask me about what you said I did, but guess what? Other than that, you ain't getting shit from me.
Right.
But the whole point is, if we don't prepare our motherfucking kids for these interactions, they're going to be the impulsive, emotional that they expect from us, and it's so easy to play the motherfucking cards.
Yeah. Entitlement.
Talk about that shit. These kids
break a foot
nigga,
off.
So
crazy,
fucking
bro.
entitled. I ain't supposed to hit the table. That's part of the rules. But
instant gratification.
These kids are so fucking entitled now.
Yo, but you know what, though? You know why you did that and the way we handle things like that? Because our ultimate goal is getting back home.
It's my fucking room.
Like, you do everything.
Yeah.
Get out of my room, Mom.
The idea, I want to get back home.
Fuck you,
How am I
bitch.
going to get there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah,
like,
literally.
I had so many run-ins with the cops, bro. Even when they could have did me wrong, I hustled a cop out of a ticket for past due inspection, suspended license.
Yeah.
And son was, he told me, he said,
you be riding dirty.
and I had my Benz at the time. When I had my
You
Benz,
riding dirty.
son, when I had my Benz, I was
You
on
didn't even
some
register
shit.
that motherfucker. You just went and bought it from the auction and drove that bitch.
listen,
I'm just
He'd
going.
have probably had more problems if his license was good.
Word up. That's
Son, let me tell you. Son said, yo, convince me why I should let you go. What? Nigga, I'm a corporate hustler, bro. Let me tell you why. Here's what I do for the community. Here's my la, 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 la. He was like, all right, I'm going to get in my car when I pull off. Yo, they're just normal people too, man. They can be, not necessarily hustled, but they can be convinced.
I done ran into a few cops. They were cool.
Yeah.
Simple.
Too
and some
many.
cops you could tell they was just dicks.
I think heads.
They got this thing about them. Like
I want to hurt you to the best of my ability.
If I say do this, you have to.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think a lot of times it boils down to attitude too. I think a lot of times many niggas want to be niggas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being adults or men at the time.
Pride shit.
You know, they're fucking, I mean, don't get it twisted. There's probably mad white motherfuckers that get pulled over too. But, you know what I mean? Just because they pulled you over don't mean that off the rip they're going to be some type of dickhead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, it all boils down to really how you deal with it. I mean, I've had negative encounters just as all of us.
Yeah.
But I've had multiple good encounters. You know what I'm saying? I'm a funny nigga. So, you know what I mean? Like, I remember one time I seen he had a cowboy necklace on. I said, officer, I know this might get me in trouble, but you got some shit on your neck, bro. You got to wipe that off.
See, I ain't brave enough to do that.
Right? Nah.
But
You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, bro, you got some shit on your neck. I said, yo, bro, why? I said, you been riding with your man all day? I said, yo, bro, you been riding with your man with that shit on his neck all day?
You said that to the cop?
Yeah, word up.
He's a gangster.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, word up. Because
it
it was, you know what I'm saying? The conversation, but you know,
Beverly Hills gangster.
the conversation, I felt comfortable in the conversation. And so his man was like, oh, the Cowboys necklace.
Oh, shit, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a Phillies fan. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Phillies fan.
Hey.
Damn Phillies.
Yo, Magic Johnson just bought y'all.
Let me Okay, I see you was about to take it on some sports shit.
No, I didn't.
respect
I
it.
didn't.
No, not even. I just don't want to interrupt the segue. But I was gonna say some shit about all the shit going on out here now. You know what I'm saying? We in a small town. I'm not even sure of the population because it's like,
I think like 40,
is it 40?
something like that. But you know, you got a bunch of undocumented niggas.
Yeah. But a lot of these young dudes is coming up here with this perspective, like, and granted, there is real beef out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tapped in with the streets. You know, I talk to a lot of people. I know there's real beef, but partially the reason why these cops look at us like this is because of the representation from the younger demographic. You know what I'm saying? Like, these young dudes is running around here with all these extra guns.
They different, bro.
And I'm not saying I ain't never did it. I'm not perfect. I'm not innocent. I done been there, came back, and that's what labels me an OG. Like, I really been through it. Stood firm, solid, and all that. But they looking at us funny because there's so much shit going on in our small minority community.
But you know,
You'll be surprised.
but all they see is us. They see, that's a big nigga with dreads.
Yeah.
He's got to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? Look at this nigga. He got a black SUV, all blacked out. What he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like Quest when he had his Benz. Oh, what he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, that shit is crazy, but that's what everybody does. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if a white boy walked in here in a trench coat with black nails,
we
and all
on him.
goffed
We
up,
on him,
nigga.
son.
I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real.
We on
and that's
him, son.
judgmental the same way that they do.
Nigga, if we
you know
in
what I mean?
McDonald's in that motherfucker,
I'm not gonna judge
we
him.
we ain't even got to talk about it. It's
I'm a
telepathic,
different-
right?
I'm a
nigga?
different
We're
nigga.
not, we
You
gonna
see?
look. We gonna look at the same time.
See,
you
no,
ready? You
but
ready?
that's the thing, bro.
Just
Check it
like,
out.
It's like Akeem and Simeon coming to America.
Real
Check it out.
shit.
Check it out, though. I'm a different nigga. If he walking here, I ain't gonna be on him like that. I'm pulling aside. Yo, you got some drugs? I know you got some mushrooms.
You got some
motherfucker.
shrooms, son?
I will protect you
some
from these
DMT,
wolves if you got some psilocybin.
Yo, but you know what?
You stupid.
But people though, I wouldn't trade all of the cons per se that comes with, you know, being black for all of the fly ass.
I wrote a song called "Thank You Jesus for
sweat.
Making Me Black."
I take that with a badge of honor. Like, yo, because I couldn't imagine not
Real
being a
shit,
nigga, bro.
man.
That shit is so fire, bro.
Nigga, if I woke up tomorrow, and I hate to say this in a racist way because my wife is white, my kids are half white. If I woke up tomorrow and I was white, like, not like, what's that disease Michael Jackson had?
Michael Jackson disease.
I'm not saying if it was that.
I forgot what the shit is
I'm
called.
saying, like,
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo. Yep,
So I'm saying if I woke up and I was like, okay, you're a white man, and I don't want to be here because that ain't what I
didn't sign up for that.
Now,
At least a month.
one
Not
thing
even a
that
month.
be fucking me up about
Hey, I go white to get my credit right, and then I'll be back.
now look. Sometimes I have a hard time getting to the end goal when niggas interrupt the beginning. Just because my brain ain't built like y'all. Nah, it ain't Duce. It ain't Duce.
Continue.
I didn't say do say.
Continue. We digress.
So basically, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say, man.
I was trying to
Waking
help
up, you wake up
You
white.
wake up white, and you was like, "It's not who I am."
I wouldn't agree with that. One, and two, it's like I love being a black man so much, but when you deal with so many niggas from the streets, and when I say niggas, I mean like the younger demographic.
No niggas. There's
So-
a difference. Black men and niggas.
so-
There's different.
So keep in mind, this is some real shit. At 14 to like 20, 21, maybe 22, a lot of these younger niggas that are in the streets don't relate a real nigga with being an educated nigga, a successful nigga,
Not at all.
a man that doesn't even speak without using slang and things of that.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like you have to disagree with who you were in order to move forward with who you are. Because now I'm trying to help these young niggas understand, like, I was in a position where you are, where you think you are, and I even maximized it. Took it somewhere else that you'll never know about. And because you look at me like I'm not like you, because I'm not a young version of you, you're not receptive to the information that I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what you're saying because not to cut you off, Huddy. when I was working in corporate America and I was dealing with a lot of young brothers and sisters and, you know what I'm saying, and niggas, white and black niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I was able, behind closed doors, to be able to be bilingual with them and kick that real shit.
It's a good word, good term.
You know what I'm saying? Because having, you know, the street, you know, ability to talk and to reach your level, like all levels, man. Yo, I was able to get the best out of them, but be able to teach them how to segue into where I'm at and where I was at and where I'm trying to continue to go. That you got to have that duality to be able to go back and forth.
That's a real life skill in the black household.
That's
a great word, duality.
Duality, bro. Like
I talk to my daughter about that all the time. You know, it's a hard lesson that we have to teach our kids specifically to be able to listen. There's a white world out there, whether we want to admit it or not. You have to be able to function in the white world and still be who you are, and that doesn't take away from who you are. You know what I mean? But there's still a certain way that you have to conduct yourself to make certain type of people feel comfortable.
That's right there.
You see what I'm saying?
Hit it right there.
Because
make
you know
people feel comfortable.
Because I mean, you got a stigma already because you're brown.
Exactly. Because there, you know, a lot of times, you know, the hardest part is the depiction that we have as people on TV. The people that aren't necessarily around a lot of black people, they're gonna go and base their opinion on what they see. And what do they see on 90% of shows? They see niggas doing a bunch of crazy gang banging, throwing up signs. Even the R&B, you know, the R&B singers of today look like thug ass rappers. You know what I'm saying?
We don't even have R&B no more.
And then the rappers is wearing purses and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's a real life skill to be. How you gonna pull a strap out of purse? But anyway,
a pouch.
My grandma used to do it.
A man pouch.
Your grandma.
A Gucci pouch.
A Gucci pouch.
Yo.
What you say, nigga? Let me go in my purse.
The Birkin clutch.
Nah, but
The
you got,
Birkin
you
man.
got,
but word up though. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to understand that. It's just like
that's some real shit.
Curtis always talked when we first came in the building. Curtis's rules were like super crazy.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like there was. We talk shit just because we talk shit, but he was doing exactly what he needed to do to disassociate himself with other people that were in the building that were representing us
in a bad way. In a bad way, yeah.
So it was like, yo, I understand that you do certain things, but when you do those certain things, make sure you hit that before you come in the building because I don't want you on the elevator with some of these corporate folks and they're like, oh, bop, 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 bop.
You know what the hardest thing about that has been in the last since 2016 is like trying to explain to some of these younger dudes, and I keep emphasizing the younger dudes because that's what it is, because we're all older, we've been through it, we know what it is, that, yo, I'm a hood nigga too. You know what I'm saying? I'm older, but at the core, I'm a hood nigga. I love y'all. I'm going to always help you, whether you're right or wrong. But while in Rome, you got to live like the Romans, and we don't control the environment.
Nope.
And if you don't own shit, you're always going to be in a position where you have to adhere to somebody else's rules. And those rules aren't always bad because you don't want people smoking in your shit. You don't want people doing reckless shit. So it's like
Keeps order.
It's like slowly trying to teach people that you got to live civilized. And if you don't, guess what? That's what them jails is built for.
Because there's certain situations where you can't just I am who I am.
Yeah.
All right, Cleefus.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, you know what I learned? You know what I've noticed with the younger generation is that when you tell them stuff like that, Cap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like the rules in life and shit like that. But the difference between us at that age, we actually listened to that shit.
Had to.
And applied that shit to what we were going through.
We had to listen, right?
Nowadays, these kids now, they don't give a fuck.
I mean, the reality is we was more respectful back then too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, we was disrespectful, but we was still. I'm gonna carry old ladies' groceries out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door. You know what I'm saying? Like we were still. I mean, we were disrespectful, but we were still gentlemen. Let's say it like that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Happened,
we was doing whatever we was
don't.
doing, but we was still. You know what I mean?
What
like,
happened if they
Organized
contact
chaos.
one of your peoples on the house phone or seen them in the store and said, "Hey, I seen your son at this point in time, and this is what he did." What the fuck happened to you when your ass went home?
You died twice.
Word up. It all depends on how old I was. Because if I was grown, I probably wouldn't even have went to the house. I would have just said, fuck it, and tried to stay away for a week until it boiled over. But that's
At
the
least
reality.
till she got scared and was happy to see.
I mean, word up, like, you know,
he ain't dead. Thank
like,
you,
listen,
Jesus.
we've been big. Like, listen, we've been bigger than. I've been bigger than my mom since I was like 12 years old.
She'll still fuck you up.
I would let her.
Yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, the reality is there's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing that Miss Nancy can do to hurt you right now. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that she can do. But the reality is you're man enough to know that if she smacked you, you know what I mean, and you didn't get out the way, you just got smacked, my nigga.
Smacked up. Nigga.
Word up. Like, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you know you was wrong.
What was that song? Was it the City Girls or some shit? Act up, niggas get smacked up.
I don't listen to the City
Yo, but
Girls.
you know what was also really different from our upbringing and us becoming men versus these young dudes becoming men or trying to become men is that what we were exposed to, you know, from a media, from a lifestyle standpoint, still had a little bit of integrity and a little bit of grassroots of respect and who we
shit was
are.
different, bro.
It was different. Like the movies, the shows, the things we were exposed to still had a certain level of integrity and respect.
Why is
TV now.
society so sexualized? Because you can watch porno on your phone.
Oh my God.
Y'all remember the days when
I do.
Y'all remember the days when you had to put the VCR tape in before everybody went to sleep,
Yeah,
so
nigga
they
had to
wouldn't
be
hear
mad
all the
slick
shit.
about that
You know what I mean? You
shit,
had to turn the TV all the way down and just press play.
and first
you
and
better hope it's
foremost-
on your part, and you didn't have to rewind that shit.
You had to sneak the tape.
That's what I'm saying. You had to sneak the tape in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you had to wait. All right. Well, mom's in the shower. She ain't going back downstairs.
VCR make mad noise when
Word
it
up.
bring the tape
up,
in.
bro.
That's why you put a
Don't
towel
let that
over
shit
it.
get ate up while you put it in.
Oh,
Put a
man.
towel over it and then put the VCR tape and then drop the towel.
Marshall, a
That's just
professional.
going in. You can't hear that shit.
Yes, it's just different. What I mean, right now, what they're going and being exposed through of trying to grow is setting them up for failure right before they even start, man.
We had the
It's
bird.
sad, man.
You know, they got to
That
talk
shit
about
breaks
the,
my heart, man.
Yeah, man.
you got to
really
talk about the
does,
birds and the birds and the bees and the bees and then the birds that like bees and then the bees that used to be birds but now they want to be
Yeah, I ain't with
squirrels
all
and
that
shit.
man.
Stupid.
Like my kids be like,
It's
I
different.
mean, all
man.
my kids are adults, right? So the conversations we have now are different than what they were when they were kids. So now we can have mature conversations. When it comes to that, I'm able to express myself, and whether they agree with it or not, at least they understand my expression.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with all that weird shit,
Yeah, bro,
man.
it's
Like,
different.
For example, I'm not trying to, because if anybody gets canceled from this little clipping we doing, it's gonna be one of y'all, not
I
me.
don't give a fuck about getting canceled. Fuck it, cancel. Cancel me, bitch.
Right here.
Hey.
But my whole thing is, I don't care what you have going on. I respect you. I have love for every human being. If your tire is flat, or you in an emergency situation, I'm going to
Stop
help
lying.
any and everybody.
Stop
I am.
lying.
I am. I'm going to help anybody and everybody.
You're going to get kidnapped.
But at the same time, when it comes to all this confusion, like teaching kids shit about transsexuals and homosexual shit in school,
The alphabet
I don't
community.
agree with that shit. I don't give a fuck. And
I
my
don't
youngest
either.
brother is gay, and I love him to death. Always had. I knew he was gay since
But
he
you
was
gotta
1.5,
understand.
2 years
Yo,
old.
Cap, Cap, bro. We all knew that, but you got to understand, Alex is a different kind of gay, bro. These gay kids now is nigga, they different.
It's clout.
You
It's
got to
a lot of
understand
it's clout right
how
now.
we grew up our age. Yeah, it's
That nigga said
insane.
he's a different
Nigga, my daughter, my
Yeah,
motherfucking
shout out
daughter.
to Alex. Hey, listen, yo,
My
bro,
daughter
geez,
is
listen.
different
I ain't
kinda
say
gay.
shit. Like I love you. That's it.
Alex
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Raised in the,
That
in the
nigga- he's a
90s gay. He's not these millennium gays, bro.
Yeah, yo, there's a different.
And
there's a
I'm not
difference,
trying, and I don't have
Yo,
nothing
hold
against
up,
nobody.
hold
I don't
up.
have
That nigga
nothing
Marshall
against
preaching
nobody,
right now.
bro.
He talking some shit, some real shit.
Anything against
He said,
nobody.
hold up.
Y'all know I love
Marshall,
everybody.
Come on now.
Fuck
Listen,
about nobody.
I want you to continue this, but I have to replay. I'm pressing the replay button. He said he's 90s gay.
Yeah.
authentically.
On real. Yeah, lady. Yeah, fuck that. That's the real.
I mean,
I'll take him to war with
and
me
I
before I
under-
take Lil Uzi
Word
Vert.
up.
And I understand
Ain't
exactly
he
what
gay?
Marshall said.
Facts.
Ain't he gay? Oh, he must. Oh, I forgot. That's that new.
Yeah, because Alex was
What they
raised with
call it?
gangsters, so
That's
he's
the whole
gangster
fact.
gay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If that's a thing, like,
I mean, I
Yes,
just
it
don't
is
know
different.
protocol.
Like my thing,
different, bro. You understand?
Like,
you
listen,
understand.
if you
Y'all
was
know exactly
around,
what I mean.
if you was around Alex, you might assume, but Alex ain't gonna be doing no crazy
None-
extra.
nah,
You know what
nah.
I'm saying? No extra crazy type shit. You know what I mean? We all know who it is. He might say some stuff that
because
we understand because he's comfortable.
At the end of the day, it's because he's respectful sexually.
Yeah.
So when you have these overly hypersexual people,
there you go.
So I don't care if you're heterosexual or
I don't
gay.
have no problem with it.
You shouldn't be doing hypersexual or sexual shit in front of impressionable kids.
Exactly.
And because Alex is respectable, he's never done that. You know what I'm saying? But then you got all these weird motherfuckers in the news and on TV and just on social media and.
But the question is why? Why is the endorsement so intense and high?
Money, man.
To get it so
money off
young,
these kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if I can sign you to a contract when you're 13, shit, I can hold you for the next 20 years,
forever,
40 years, 50 years. You don't sign this contract.
Yeah, because humans ain't living as long as they used to at the same time. So I got you for your
and
whole
then, all right,
life.
look how we grew up. Like you said, what was watching on TV? Ninja Turtles, MTV.
Shows with families we wish our families
Family
was
Ties,
like.
Cosby, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that crazy shit. Reading Rainbow, all that shit. Look what's coming on now. You got motherfuckers. Who is the last motherfucking standing with the rose and their titty hanging out? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is this? And I got to come in the room and look at my 7-year-old, my 6-year-old like,
yeah, son.
Hey, and he like that. He like,
hey, Marshall, real quick. You looked at the titty though, didn't you?
I always look at the titty.
Well, if it was a transsexual titty, I didn't.
Oh, no.
I look too. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I want to touch it. It's like, oh shit, that's a titty. Oh shit, that's the wrong titty. But you don't necessarily look and to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you see a titty, you gonna look at it and you gonna start scoping. And if you see the
get canceled, like
and then if you see that part, you gonna look away.
Yo, hold on. And this goes hand in hand with it, kinda. Like, see what I've heard through the grapevine of people making, different hypotheses on why they're doing the over rainbow stuff in cartoons, movies, etc. down the line, Marvel, all that shit, is for ultimately to lower population control because obviously both genders got to create to populate.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then like for them doing that and having the over hypersexualization of the heterosexual community as well, doesn't it kind of put that at a null in a stagnant point of, because I'm trying to think, like, what's the end goal? Like, what is the ultimate reason that you're starting it and
like there has to be a purpose,
right?
Like corporations or people with influence, money, and positions of power, they have an end goal when they start. So basically,
we'll never know what it is unless you become part
of
that.
But see, that's the thing that I deal with personally and wrestle with because I'm such a skeptic of everything that comes between my ears and my eyes and what I'm exposed to. I'm always looking deeper into it. Like,
you ain't looking deeper into your hairline though. Sorry.
Michael Jordan.
This
Shut
nigga
up.
crazy.
You just mad because you ain't blessed with the Michael Jordan genetics, bro. Everybody want to be like Mike. I want to be like.
Not that much.
but
I
I'm
can't
saying,
even say shit, nigga.
I wasn't talking. I kept you out of the conversation.
We be brothers, bald brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like,
greatest of all time, baby.
You be mad as a motherfucker if you wake up tomorrow and your ass bald, nigga.
It ain't gonna happen. You see this
with a strip down the middle, nigga.
That nigga over there looking like Derek White and shit. And they got the Derek White jump off. What's up with that, bro? Even he came home.
Yeah. Yo, let's get off the hair shit, because y'all always be singling me out when we start talking about hair and all that.
I remember one time me and Curtis went to Annie's. We went to Annie's and that nigga got...
I still got the photo and video on my Google account.
Stop playing, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, that nigga bought some growth stimulants in there.
I ain't mad at
him. Yo, listen, that nigga... I called him on
That's some gangster shit, though. You think about it, he went to the hood. In his hood.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah, I ain't never ordered nothing off Amazon.
And you got niggas like this want to blow it up that he gave probably confidence in, like, yo, don't say nothing.
That shit was funny. Yeah, he trying to throw me under the bus.
That shit was funny.
He the type of nigga you don't want to do a crime with.
Oh, no, he stole that shit from you. Look how his edge up is in that camera.
That shit flourishing, huh?
Oh, no, my shit is crispy.
That shit is fucked. You know what you look like?
That shit don't look real either.
Look at it. No. You see how he's pulling this shit back?
Hold on.
You know what it look like? You remember the y'all?
don't
Do
do
y'all
that.
remember?
That's Indian
What's that
right
song?
there.
Who sang that
Hey.
shit? I remember.
Look at the front
Michael
right
Jackson?
there.
Yup,
You guys
time,
remember the horseshoe
time.
pits at Grove Park?
Shit.
No,
My
nigga.
shit.
Yo, I saved a lot of money going Michael Jordan.
Do you
bro, I'm
guys
telling
remember the horseshoe pits at Grove Park?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yes, I do.
You pick up them little pits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
squares.
son. Yeah.
Pull his hair back again. Pull it back again. Look at the front.
Hold up.
Trying to talk about my shit.
Shit, I remember that.
He said his edge was good. Look when he pull it back.
Oh, now you having struggles too, nigga.
That nigga got
You struggling
that
too.
nigga got mange.
Yeah, if I
Look, it's my haircut, brother.
he said, don't go to the doc, nigga. Go to the vet.
That's not a haircut.
That nigga said you struggling too, my nigga.
That nigga barber. That nigga barber
Let me
has.
take this shit off.
That
man.
nigga on his Coolio.
Shit.
My shit
Oh
shiny.
yeah,
as
his
a
shit is
motherfucker.
shiny too.
My shit shiny as a
drunk as a
motherfucker, but I let it grow back. That shit
if
grow
D-
back to about where your shit grow too.
Yo, his barber.
My shit
My pride
crispy,
just
though.
won't let me do it.
His barber has Parkinson's.
You stupid, man.
Yo, he talking about you, brother.
Shit.
Do y'all know what Parkinson's is? Let me
Word
edge you up,
That's,
nigga.
that's that
Let me
Muhammad
use my
Ali.
other hand.
Yeah.
Hold your head still, nigga. Shit.
Yo, hold up.
Yeah.
All right.
Michael
All
J.
right.
Fox.
All
y'all
right, yo,
niggas.
listen. Before y'all start talking about a nigga hair too much, man, because I'm kind of sensitive on the topic. Let me ask y'all a question
You
because
got a
I've
soft
asked.
spot in the top of your head.
I do. Sorry. Is that where I got dropped?
It's like right there. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yo, so
He looked like Jamie
Either-
Foxx when he played in that movie. He was playing the violin or the trumpet. What's that movie?
What the fuck?
stupid,
You
nigga.
know what I'm talking
Yo.
about? Was it Jamie Foxx? He had the violin or some shit?
I think
He
it
had the
was.
purple smoking jacket.
That's why we ain't never gonna be able to get nobody to come down here and talk with us. Yeah, I've been having a good day. My week has been great.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Get
I ain't been
down
saying
here
shit.
and
I'm
these
drunk,
motherfuckers
nigga.
made me leave and feel like my life is shit. Like,
I'm drunk.
yo, so for like the last 30, 60
you got over
days,
there?
I've been asking people this question, right? Because I pay attention to not just politics,
Vodka.
newsworthy shit, real life shit, but how do you guys feel about this alien disclosure shit?
Oh, this my shit.
Because there's a lot going on that a lot of people don't pay attention to.
Man, I believe the Men in Black is real.
Ah, man.
Now let's be serious.
Nah,
though.
dead
bro.
ass.
Nah,
I mean,
like-
you know, the
like-
Men in
like-
Black. Like, I, it's a joke as far as I believe the Men in Black. Obviously, we know that's a movie.
So let me
But the
ask you a
concept
question.
of it, I think,
are
is
you,
real.
Are you up to date on what's going on in the government with the alien disclosure information?
No, not very versed. but
That's what
I
I'm
believe
saying.
in it.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Like, because say, you know, motherfuckers was clowning about a nuclear bomb, right? But eventually, next week, 2 weeks, a month or two, some shit comes out about a nuclear bomb actually being dropped. It's like I like to be up on current events and things of that nature. Not to say I'm stressing about them or none of that. I just like to be informed. So what I'm saying is, as adults with children, I feel like we should know, even if the government is trying to dupe us, G us up, get us in a panic, any of that. Same shit happened with COVID. There's more things that I wish I knew about COVID prior to it hitting, and that shit made me get more on point about current events. So that's why I'm asking, are you guys on point about any of the news related to the alien shit? And if you are, how far back does it go? What do you know?
I go back to Bob Lazar. I go back to what 2000 when I got exposed to that VHS about Bob Lazar basically
Familiar,
blowing the whistle way
Yeah.
back when, and I also Behold a Pale Horse book that I got a chance to be exposed to.
What's that about?
Just basically all of the secret stuff that the government and the powers that be have in place as far as things about alien connections, moving the society and which way they wanted to move it, and all the moving parts behind the scenes stuff. But a lot of it was really based upon that alien alien technology, touching down with them, having agreements with them, you know, the different race,
Yeah.
all the stuff that was
Yeah.
underground that's now coming to the surface in the last like 18 months or so.
Men in Black.
But I mean, you still have
Yeah.
universal law which governs everything. So at some point, you know, they had to come out and give us these little breadcrumbs that they're giving us
So
right now.
that's why I brought it up. That's why I brought it up, because I've been following this shit for so long.
Mad long, bro.
About 5 or 6 years ago, my wife and my daughter used to be like, why do you always watch these weird videos?
Same.
Right? And it was like, I just want to be informed. So at that point, it's like, I don't know what's real, what's true, what isn't. But at the same time, this is information being put up by allegedly reputable platforms. So I just dove into the information like I do mad different types of information. And it led to the theory that I came to back then, now. So the way I'm sitting now is like, either the government has previously recovered some alien type technology, they've been able to replicate it.
Definitely.
I think they had it all this time.
Definitely.
all the time.
They've had it all the
Or
time.
some shit is about to happen and it's out of their control.
Nah, see, here's what I came across recently. I'd say
Yeah.
within the last like 6 months.
Yeah,
There's still a game of hidden hand
yeah,
that the government is having with us versus what's really popping off. Now,
Yeah.
from my understanding, and the people who really devote their entire lives with this stuff and the research and all of that, they are in a certain agreement with letting the people know, because the aliens, whatever you want to call them,
yeah.
they're going to come out at some point, but they're not coming out to be like, we about to get y'all niggas. Because if that was the case, they would have did all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on another standpoint with it is that the government, you know, the people who run it, they trying to use that to the biggest leverage that they can to keep a strong hold on the masses from an emotional and psychological standpoint, that they have to, you know, bring it out in such a way where it's like almost oogity boogity woogity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Fear. They need fear more than respect.
Yeah.
You know, so they have, how can we fear? So let's do the movies. Let's put out these alien invasion movies for some decades.
I think some shit is going to happen. And like, when it does happen, it's not going to be real.
I'm glad you said that. Something's going to happen. A charade is going to happen.
think some shit's gonna be happening.
Whether it be real or not,
But it's going to
something is
fuck
definitely
everybody
gonna
up.
happen. Yeah.
It's going to fuck
Just
everybody
think about
up.
COVID. Like when COVID hit, none of
bro.
us were prepared for it. I was one of the most skeptic motherfuckers behind it, right? But then when I got COVID, and because of my condition and the medication I take, I almost died because of that shit. So it actually had tangible detrimental
Effects,
outcomes
yeah.
and effects, right?
Yeah.
But that shit was manufactured at some point in
Yeah, bro.
time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sir.
That's how
All
I
of it
feel.
is. They
That's
got a
a definite.
vaccine for it. Like all of that shit is sitting on a shelf. And shit's like record companies, the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
You know how Sony might shelf your record? Yeah, we got this right.
We
Put it
gonna
on the shelf. We're
we
gonna put
your
this out in
single out
2022.
next month, nigga.
We'll put this out in 2022, and they talking about overpopulation. Fuck that. It's not
Damn,
overpopulation. It's a lot of motherfuckers just conglomerating in one place. Go to the Midwest. You know
Yo,
how
where's
much
that
fucking
iPad
land?
at?
You know what I mean? It's right here. What we looking at?
Type in what the fuck is it? So this is a little off topic, but what the fuck is it? Lab grown meat.
Yo, but you know what though? To
That nigga Marshall laugh like Cap crazy.
What's the
This nigga hungry.
What's the code? 2246
Nigga, you
2276
should know all my passwords. nigga.
2276.
Thank you, nigga. Damn, I said that on the air.
shit,
I'm gonna
dang.
bleep that out.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna bleep it out.
But it's
Yeah,
funny
you,
you said
um,
that because
Lab
Yeah, you might
grown
have to
meat,
change
nigga.
that. Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
yo, son, I walk my dog 4 times a day, right? Morning, afternoon, night, twice. Yo, I'm always looking in the skies for
That
some
nigga
shit.
dog
Me
is the
too.
same size as the sneaker.
And see, and
Nah,
motherfuckers
my
don't,
nigga,
and that's the
like, for
shit
real?
that's crazy shit about it, Quest.
Like he got
a lot of
little
people
dogs?
don't
That
look
nigga
up.
get mad and walk with his dog.
The
like this,
average
obviously.
person don't look
Hold
up.
up.
He upset because
You got little dogs?
Nah, my nigga medium, bro.
Hold up. What does medium mean, nigga?
That nigga, I mean, the nigga's about.
He's not that big.
So
What
when
kind
a
of
ni-
dog is
So
it?
when a nigga frontin',
miniature poodle.
oh nah, nigga.
That nigga
Quest,
ain't no
you
little.
my bro. You
he
know
ain't
that.
no,
You my
that
big
nigga ain't
bro
no
at
purse,
that.
nigga. He ain't no purse, nigga.
I guess all I'm saying is
That nigga about 20 pounds, nigga. What you talking about?
If he wouldn't walk, would you pick him up and walk home with him?
I had to pick the nigga up once upon a time to save him
could
against
he
niggas.
protect you from something?
Nah.
Okay, so that's kind of
He-
where I'm going.
would he
That's
try to
kinda where I'm
protect you?
going.
Yeah, he would. But I protect him. That's my nigga. That's my
Yeah,
Kobe Bean.
I protect my dog too, but at the same time, when I brought him in the house, it was like, look, you're kind of like a weapon. Controlled.
I'm gonna
We
feed
love
you, and I'm gonna do everything I
We
need
love
to.
you.
But
We-
you better bite
got
a nigga.
You got a birthday and all that, but guess what?
Yo, this nigga.
Motherfucker come to the door, I'm on some shit, so you gotta be on some 10 times shit.
See, I just want my dog. I got him as an alarm.
Yeah.
He's an alarm for
Now
me
that-
to grab
see,
my joint.
Now that makes sense.
That's
too,
all
though.
he is,
Now
like-
that makes sense too. Like
Bark when
an
people
alert.
come to the crib.
Like
or
if in
somebody-
the middle of the night, I grab
Yeah.
my joint. Like yo, like you know what I'm saying. That's all I need him for.
I train my dog not to take human food from people or food. Period.
That's good.
So
What's human food?
anything other than the dog food he's fed by me and Liz. My kids don't even feed him.
Oh wow.
Real shit.
And
Now,
what's the science behind that?
the science behind it is if he gets used to getting food from any source other than these two people,
Yeah, he will-
then
yeah.
he trusts it.
Yeah.
So if anybody tries to give him food, he's not even interested in
Oh,
it.
that's fire.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say like I've done this successfully mad times. I've done it unsuccessfully mad times. Because the first time you slip and allow somebody to pet him or give him food, then he gets accustomed to that. Then you got to readjust him for it. But now he's like, he won't even, if I let you come to my house and put the same dog food in his bowl, he's not going to eat it.
That's wild.
I'm glad you said that because I made one day.
Because I was sure about to come over there tomorrow. Give him some
Yo,
food.
nah, it's
I'm
funny
not
you said,
going
yo,
over there. I'm scared of that.
yo, it's funny you say
Nah.
that because my poodle, he got pit tendencies.
Yeah.
Poodles
Like-
are mean, bro.
Son,
Yeah,
he
they
got
are.
A
He
poodle will
acting-
fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever
Son,
seen a regular size poodle?
The
Them
only
bitches are
dog I ever
big.
been
Yeah.
bit by was a little ass dog. It wasn't a poodle, but it was like, what's them little red dogs that are like this big,
The
like brownish red type shit?
Pugs and shit?
I don't know what it was, but that shit, the owner was sitting there watching me run from the shit and all that. That shit motherfucker caught me on my ankle. I was like, ah.
Yeah, my dog fucked me up a couple times. I
That
don't
nigga
fuck
was
with that
running
nigga. That
from a
nigga,
LeBron.
that nigga, I had to boot that nigga a
Because they
couple
teeth
times.
still be big. Even
Yeah,
if they
son.
little.
Yeah, that nigga, yo, he's relentless though. If you don't kill that nigga, he's gonna kill you.
Just shoot your
What it
ankles
is the
off to
weight
death.
and the strength of it that fucks you up. You know what I mean? Like, I had my dog for like a month and a half. He was a pound puppy, so it took a little longer to train him and shit. But the nigga killed, and this was by accident. It wasn't by design. He killed a skunk within like a month and a half. Yeah, so we out on the back porch, chilling, regular shit. I didn't know there was a skunk walking up my driveway. He jumped over his gate. As soon as he hopped down there, he chased it. It was probably like a 7 to 10 second pursuit. It was over with. He came back. He was happy. I didn't know stinking, but I didn't know he actually caught it because I didn't see it anywhere. The next day, when I was getting in my truck, I smelled some shit. I went and investigated, like, out back of the crib and the crib out back of my crib. Dead skunk, right? Then I was like, okay. So ever since then, the training with him has been 20 times harder because no matter what you do, if there's something
Gotta taste the
moving,
blood.
he wants to
want it.
kill it.
Oh,
He wants to kill it. Liz was like, yo, maybe we should put him down. And I'm like, nah, maybe we should get him more integrated with our kids and our people. Yeah. Because now he knows what it feels like to do what he got to do.
That's a weapon. That's a
Yeah.
to behold
Yeah,
for
so
your
I
for
told
your
you
safety.
about,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About my wife's cousin. She wanted to bring the Cane Corso.
The
to
Cane
camping.
Corso? Nah, nigga.
He's a puppy at 100.
What is that? A King Corso?
It's a mastiff breed.
Nah.
Is that what?
And
is-
shit,
is
they get up to 160 pounds. My brother has one. He has a girl, Delilah. Females are better because they're more protective, more motherly instincts. They're smarter. But she has a male. His name is Enzo. And we went camping for the first time last week, a couple weeks ago. She wants to bring the Cane Corso.
No thanks.
So I actually, cause I said her, I talked to her. I called her at her cousin's house. Like, so you bringing your gun camping? I said, if you bring your gun, I'm gonna bring mine. She said, what do you mean? And I explained to her, that dog in your hands is a gun. You know what I mean? Because if that dog decides to go off the deep end, you can't control that dog.
No.
Even walking him, if he takes all, you're kind of leaning back to pull him, and you're not you're not strong enough to really, if that dog really goes off the end. But she didn't bring it. But them bitches are big. The first time I met my brother's dog, Delilah, we went in the house, and he's in Harrisburg. You go to Harrisburg, you see a lot of Cane Corsos, but they get them from the Amish people. You know about the Amish kennels and shit. They be having retarded, Ren and Stimpy looking dogs and shit. But everybody asked me, where you get this dog from? I guess he went to Kentucky to get it. Yeah. But I went in the house. We went to visit. I got the kids with me, and it just didn't seem. I wasn't comfortable. My baby's 4 and 5.
Yeah, you can't be, bro.
And I went in the house. And he was like, "Yo, let her out the kennel." I'm like, "Fuck!" So I go back there. I'm like, "Delilah, you want to get out the kennel?" And she kind of sat down. I opened up the kennel, bro, and she was cool. So Lewis he has her trained. He was telling me, like, dogs that size, you got to give them 2 names. She knows her name, Delilah, and she knows, I think his name.
You know what the funny
Frick
thing is, Marshall?
Like
I got 4 names for my dog, and there's 2 of them I'm the only one that uses with him.
And she knows you're not fucking around when you say
He knows that.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking
you know what's
around when you
funny?
say him.
It's crazy you say that because when I first started doing it, I've been fucking with dogs my whole life, training them, living with them, all that. So when I first gave him this one name that I'm the only person that ever says this to him, to the point that if anybody else in the family said it to him, they'd probably feel kind of weird saying it to him because it's kind of corny, right?
Yeah.
But the way you say it to him,
he knows it's not a game.
He stops.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is daddy. There's nobody on this planet that can communicate with my dog the way that I do. You know what I'm saying? And one day I'll show it. Hopefully, sometimes I bring him down here with me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm here dolo, if I'm late, shit like that, I just let him go. The only thing is he smells certain shit in different